All right. Hello, Internet. Special extra live stream. I'm Jonathan.
Hey, I'm Jonathan's special guest, Dennis.
Thanks. Yeah, so Hungry Gamer couldn't be here. It's okay, though. He said we could do whatever we want with this time, so we're going to stream Dungeons and Dragons. So right now, Sean's playing. He's a regular here. He really likes this game. For those who don't know, there's a whole progression system where you can like save your character, your characters, your equipment, all your gold on your stats, all sorts of stuff. And then you can like level them up like an RPG, which is what this is based on.
It's pretty addictive. I think Sean was just saying something to that effect to you, wasn't he? He's saying, like you get committed, you get invested in your character.
Yeah.
And you want to build and build and build it up. A little different from some other.
So I'm gonna mute the ring mic while we talk about this game. So a couple things when you plunge. I guess when you start the game, you can pick these characters, so we can probably talk a little bit about the characters. I would say that a good beginner character is the wizard, just because it makes this ball save last longer. Also because I'm going to assume that when you play in most tournaments, you don't get to keep your progression. You don't get to load your saved characters, so there's no like grinding up to all cool stuff. And we're going to play this game tonight. Well, I'm going to play it without progression to see what's up. It's probably better that way just for now. So with the launch parties, you're probably going to be starting from little. But we can go over the characters. So the wizard is the makes the ball save go longer. I think that's pretty good. There's the rogue, which has high luck, which we're not sure what that means. It might mean when you're like hitting shot, when your party is just auto battling, they get better rolls, so they do more damage by themselves over time. I think it means you get better treasure.
Could be.
But I'm not. I can't. I have no proof of that. Another one is strong against undead, which I think means in the modes where you battle the undead, these certain red shots, they hurt the undead. I think that character, which I think is the dwarf, has to hit them less, or each shot does more damage.
Yeah, the cleric or whatever.
The cleric,
yeah.
The dwarven cleric?
Could be dwarven.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the last base character is the dragonborn paladin, who is strong against dragons. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Which we think has something to do with the dragon multi-ball. But yeah, just pick a character. Honestly, right now, just pick wizard, I think, is a safe pick. If you want to try something else, you can try something else. Obviously, if you're playing with progression, pick a character you like and just keep leveling them. Eventually, they're going to add, there's 3 new characters to unlock. There's like a bard, a ranger, and a berserker. No idea. No one knows what they do yet. When you start, it's very important to realize that there's a starting town. And basically use the left flipper to move around the map. And I think at the beginning, you only have access to these 2 towns. But as you level up and do progression, there's more towns on this map. The middle town is special. It's like the Darkhold. Like a bonus stage, sort of. But I think when you go to these launch party tournaments, you should figure out which of the starting town have quests that you're good at, or that you enjoy, or that you're good at hitting, or that basically you're just familiar with and good at playing.
Or that yield a lot of points. Because they're not all worth the same.
They're not all worth the same, but I think they are somewhat balanced. But I think some of them, in my opinion, are easier to hit than others. But I haven't checked them out too much.
Okay.
But they also, by the way, have been updating the quests. So a lot of the quests are now longer and take more shots than they did when this game first came out, which is probably a good thing. Which also means more points. But yeah, I think the way the map is balanced, I think there's like a level 1, a level 2, and I think there's a level 3. And I think the most valuable quests and stuff are at the end, maybe down here. I'm still working on that theory, but it does seem like these quests also don't have as many chains in the quests, like in the missions, whatever. Like you only do 1 or 2, as opposed to the ones up here, where there's exactly 3 acts to the quest, or 3 steps. And when you beat the 3rd step, I'm guess the code ends right now, but I'm gonna guess there's like way more after that. There's like a boss or something maybe.
Can we zoom in on the lower playfield? I feel like even the lower playfield, like around some of these things, there's like a 1 and a 2, and sometimes a 1, 2, 3.
Right, and that's why I think that's why there's only 1 here, and there's like a 2s on the second here, and there's 3s here, and I think those are the numbers when you're selecting a quest at the top, and I think that indicates difficulty. But I think the more difficult quests give you more points, and when you fail, like if you fail a quest, if you drain, it's just like Black Knight, where the next ball you'll still be in the quest. Assuming you have more balls. It's 2 things, though. Assuming you have another ball, if it's ball 3, it ends. Although, maybe with progress, you start back up at the same quest. I haven't checked that. Like, between games, I don't think it works like that.
I think you do, but I think you go back to the first stage.
Okay. And then, if your party gets knocked out, you fail the mission. So there's a whole meter, a party here with life bars, and as you spend time in the mode, they're getting attacked, and their life bar goes down. And when they're all knocked out, you go back to the tavern, and you basically failed. You can't permanently die or anything in this game. That would be really funny. And Stern, if you're listening, I want a hardcore mode where if you die, not only is your game over, it should like wipe your save, like your character's dead.
Yeah.
That'd be the best.
Hopefully Stern's not listening. I don't know about
I think that would be hilarious. Hardcore mode. Anyways, so that's why I think you want to go. You want to try to like. I think in a tournament, what you want to do is play like one of these modes that you're good at / easy to complete without relative safety. And obviously you want points, but a lot of it's sort of like X-Men where I pick certain modes just to complete them because I want to go to the future. Anyways, I know you don't, but I do. Anyways,
I like the past.
The point is you want to be able to travel as quickly as you can up the map. And to do that, you have to usually complete one of these quests, and then as you travel, you hopefully hit your shots quick enough so you don't run into too many enemies. And basically, you try to do these ones up here. These ones up here.
Do you have a thought yet about whether you want to travel to Darkhold or not?
Yeah.
Or all the time or none of the time? Or
I'm trying to go up to the top, the last 2 towns here.
Basically to the next mode. Yeah, to the next
you wanna
city.
go,
to
yeah,
the next
you
mode.
want to go up, in my opinion, right now.
At the very start, can you travel at the very start?
No, you can only... Oh, I think at the very start you have to pick a starting town. With very beginning of the game, or maybe you pick a starting town, you're traveling to the starting town. I can't remember. We'll find out because I have only played this game once without progress, and it was during League, and I already forgot what happened. That was on Friday. I do think the Darkhold is valuable, but not for a tournament. So my observation for the Darkhold, which is like a bonus stage where basically it's you play until your party's knocked out, but like every shot is lit, and you're just trying to kill goblins, I think, or kobolds. Sorry if I'm, being racist, but kobolds and or goblins. You're trying to kill as many of them as possible before your party's knocked out. So I think that's very good for leveling and getting gold. I don't think it's good for points. So if you're playing this game to like level your characters or like you're doing progression or whatever, I think you do want to go to the Darkhold. And right now, I've actually beaten, I think, the last missions up here. And it seems like you're locked out of progressing. So all that character can do, that one character, they can only like travel the map and they can just do this over and over.
Okay.
It's pretty boring right now. But I sort of like finished the end of the code. Obviously, it's going to extend. I haven't fought any of the bosses. There's supposed to be 3 bosses and 3 endings.
So you haven't been able to unlock any characters yet?
No.
So it's just not coded?
It's not coded.
Okay.
But we should go over maybe the shots a little bit more. So we can go over the skill shots when they happen, but they're basically white. Yeah, so I mean, let's talk about the Dragon Multi-Ball. That one's super easy. You're basically going to bash. Yeah, it's not. Neither of those are great, but there are these dragon letters. You bash this bank to basically light dragon, and then you shoot the right orbit to start it, or sometimes there's a red arrow, I think, here.
Actually, I think it's the left ramp.
It's the left ramp? Yeah. It's here or here. This will always work. The right orbit will always work. There will always be like a light somewhere here that will always be lit.
Dragon,
yes. But sometimes there's a red light here, and if you shoot it, it starts. And I don't know why, but it happens sometimes. The other one is Gelatinous Cube Multi-Ball, which is shoot the left ramp when lit blue, right? And I don't know how to qualify it, but when you shoot the left ramp, it like locks here, right? And
it might be through shooting the left orbit to qualify it, but there's also super skill shot that qualifies it.
Right. And that's the
short
side
plunge
loop.
to the
short
side.
plunge to the side loop qualifies it. But if this is blue, right, you shoot it, and then it like locks, right?
Ideally,
when the ramp is down.
Yeah, when the ramp is down, you shoot it, and sometimes the gelatinous cube grabs it, but it might not be all the time.
Okay. I thought it's whenever it's blue. We'll find out.
I mean, the ball always goes through to the gelatinous cube, and then sometimes the magnet grabs it, sometimes it seems to not.
Right, but sometimes this ramp is up.
The ramp is up, then the gelatinous cube has no access to it.
So, and then it's one of those things where it's a 2 or 3 ball, and
or 4.
Or 4 ball, yes. So how you want to explain? I already forgot.
So if you shoot the left ramp, the gelatinous cube grabs the ball. Now, if you shoot the left ramp again, you get 2 balls.
Okay.
But if you want to get more balls, then while the ball is grabbed in the gelatinous cube, you can shoot under the gelatinous cube.
Which would be the right orbit.
Which would be the right orbit.
Same as Dragon Multi-Ball start.
Same as Dragon Multi-Ball start, and it grabs the second ball.
So 2 balls stacked up vertically.
2 balls stacked up vertically, same magnet. Now, you can do 3-ball multi-ball by shooting the right orbit again.
Okay.
You can do 3-ball multi-ball, or if you shoot the left ramp again, you do 4-ball multi-ball.
So does it just plunge another ball into play then?
Yes, it plunges another ball into play. That's exactly right.
There you go.
Yeah.
And there's 6 total balls in the Pro, 8 in the Premium.
Yeah.
This is a Pro.
Yeah.
So that brings us to our next thing, dungeon crawl. So this does not raise up on the pro. So what happens is you shoot the middle shot when I think the orange is lit, and it qualifies dungeon. Sure. Yeah. The comments vanish. Don't worry. Don't worry, internet. We're in extra life mode now.
Yeah, we are.
So yeah. So basically, you shoot this in I think enough times, and when nothing else is going on, and it lights orange eventually, and then you shoot it here to go into dungeon crawl. And during that mode, you shoot yellow shots until you get to a purple shot. You shoot a purple shot, the game will hold the ball and give you a choice on the video screen of which direction to go. Pick the direction, keep shooting yellow shots, or if you find a trap, you basically get knocked out and are out of the dungeon. You find a treasure, you can leave the dungeon. You find a monster, you fight the monster and you continue. You find the exit, you just leave the dungeon, get points.
The stairs are the exit.
I think the best part by far is to get an item every time, a magic item or an extra ball. Those are always good. The thing about dungeon crawl is there's I think 5 dungeons and there's different levels. Like the first time is level 1, the second time is level 2, and the more the level, the longer it takes to get to like the exit / item at the end. They are not randomized. They're randomized, but they are discrete. So like there's 5 different dungeons, and they switch every Sunday, I believe. And if Dennis and I are playing a game, and he's traversing the dungeon, and he goes straight, and like the second straight's into a trap, that means when I'm in the dungeon, if I go straight, I will also go into a trap. So if I'm watching, I will go straight and then something else. So it's like Congo, those are mine tunnels, which we know is not 100%, but this game it is 100%, where you can watch the person before you and basically figure out which way to go or what leads where.
And it's on a global scale. So like if I on Tuesday play the level 2 dungeon and go straight and find a trap, and then Jonathan is in Baltimore and he on Thursday goes straight, same trap's going to be there. So dungeons are going to be the same all week, and then it just changes on Sunday, Chicago time or something. Yeah, so that's kind of neat, is that all over the globe, that dungeon's the same, and then all over the globe it changes to different dungeons.
Yeah, and then the other thing is I think there's this cool shot under here. It's this like flipper shot. I don't have the best things.
It's under flipper.
It's under the flipper shot here, but basically this is double scoring when lit, and then do you have to bash? I don't even know how to light double scoring.
I think you just hit that stand up there. It's like the hidden temple,
hidden door, or hidden temple or something.
Temple hidden.
It says something there. It doesn't say double scoring for sure, but the double scoring light is down here, and when it's lit, you go in here.
You go back there, and it's
that's obviously very good. Double scoring, as we've seen in games like Jurassic Park and stuff, very good.
I heard that is the only playfield multiplier in this.
That's what I heard too.
So that's
pretty important.
Good to know.
And then in terms of doing modes, basically you shoot yellow shots until, once you're in a town, you shoot yellow shots until the ball basically gets caught, and then you get to pick a quest. You can also, I think, leave the town if you don't want to pick that quest. You're probably I think you're pretty limited on what you can do. I think it gatekeeps you based on like, the first town I think you always have to do the first quest or something. The code is not that far along. There's no bosses or anything.
But it's got a status screen.
It does have a really good status screen, which we'll probably show off.
Thank you, Stern.
It
Good
explains
job.
all the stats. It explains a lot of. It shows you your items and stuff.
Shout out, Stern. Good job.
And Sean just did some feature we should talk about. There's a ball save. There's this like shield that pops up here.
It's cool. It's a whole new pinball skill. It's like what else is that? Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, it's like Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger
Something else has it too.
Mac.
Maybe Medusa has it?
Medusa has it, but it's on the button now, like a center button.
Yeah, it's on a center button.
And it's way better to save because it stays up. This is a piece of metal that comes up. It's sort of like Magna Save, where you have to hit it early.
It comes up as soon as it can, and sometimes that's not soon.
Right. Sometimes it comes up so like I definitely have it like the ball like get flung over because it's too late. You got to do it like 300 to 500 milliseconds, I think, before you need it.
This guy counts milliseconds. Very expert.
Yeah, you die. Your guy dies.
And then we saw it just crashed. As you were asking, don't worry, it's because he's signed in. So this is the problem when you sign in. That's why when we play, we're not going to sign in.
Yeah.
So yeah, the code is not that far along, as you can see.
How far along? It's still buggy.
Yep.
Buggy.
So the way to activate this is you hit the button when it's orange. So
center button.
The center button when it's orange will do that.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, we got to change the player cam to capture the center button.
Yeah, we will. And then the other thing is the in lanes are how you requalify.
Yeah, the in-lane, out-lanes, which you cycle with flippers in the traditional fashion. And you can stack apparently up to 2 of them. Now, I don't know what that means. If you can just have 2 ready, or stacking 2 means 3.
Good question.
Or if while you have 1. But I would say you can stack a finite number of them.
Yeah.
And one thing I've learned is use it. Use that darn shield. Especially like if you're in Dragon Multi-Ball, you know, you might think, oh, should I save it or use it? Well, I'll tell you what.
Use it.
When you got 6 balls flying around, you're going to relight it.
Yep. That's how
You're going to relight it anyway, so just use it.
Yeah,
use
and also you don't want balls to drain during Dragon Multi-Ball because that's how you lose. I think if you drain 8 times.
Cool.
But if you hit this enough times. No fiery dragons yet. Nope, no fiery dragons yet. There's a dragon though. I like this playfield. It's pretty fun. I like all the shots so far. They're pretty fun. I like it how there's not too many shots. This is a very wide, scoop-like shot. This is actually quite hard. I find this easily backhandable, and then I do find it very fun to shoot the middle. I think it's very easy to shoot the middle. I have problems maybe with this shot here, the right ramp, but it's very smooth when it hits. Right orb is not really a problem. The left ramp from the upper flipper is very nice when it comes off the magnet here. I find that very makeable. So I find it very interesting, like how starting from here, you can like shoot into here, have it throw up here into the magnet, shoot over here, and then you have like a transfer to your left after all that. It's a lot of work, quote unquote, but it's cool. You can also, I think, post pass, but that sounds fun. Also, maybe you want to hit some of these shots. Another thing is, you have a ranged weapon, your weapon will be blue. The button will be blue. It's just like Bishop. You hold it down and it starts strobing around. You let it go when you want to. The higher level your weapon, which is like +1, +2, whatever, the slower I think the thing moves. And there's also some other differences. I think we figured out the crossbow can hit 2 shots at once, but the bow does more damage.
Okay. And, you know, one thing...
I think the Dragon Node thing is a premium LE issue. Yeah, so they're like, they should just reset the game. Oh no, never mind. Good, they didn't scratch. Sorry, go ahead.
There you go. I was going to say, you know, about the funness of the shootability. Sometimes the gelatinous cube magnet catches the ball underneath the gelatinous cube and releases it very gently to you off the flip.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Right. No,
Not all the time.
Sometimes
but sometimes, it gives you a really nice shot, and that's pretty interesting because that makes those upper shots
it makes this
a lot more shootable,
yeah,
which is pretty neat. That's a nice feature because sometimes there's these shots like, I don't know, high speed or something like this, right, where you're shooting, you know, and your only chance is to shoot the ball at 100 miles an hour and try and magically hit some side ramp or shot. Here, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes the ball just comes whipping around, but there's other instances where that magnet catches the ball and actually gives you a decent chance to shoot either the left orbit or the left loop, or on the at premium LE, actually into the dungeon crawl.
Yep. Yeah. The dungeon crawl. In the premium LE, this actually raises up. You shoot it. Oh, and then the shop will light when you have enough gold. Go in here, buy items. You want a magic item if you can afford it. You definitely want a magic item if you can afford it if you have progression, because you'll keep it for the rest of the adventure until you get a better weapon, I think, or a different weapon. Weapons replace each other. We're not sure if it's always an upgrade though. Like, I don't know if you're like, if I have a +2 crossbow, will I get like a +3 bow? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, in general, you want to do that. And then there's, I think there might be one other multi-ball that I forgot that they added with this patch. I have yet to see it. There's also something called tiny dice, where you shoot the spinner and it like sets the value of these other shots, and you want it to as close to 20 as possible, but you can actually move it above 20, in which case you messed up and have to hit the spinner some more.
Yeah, tiny dice. I haven't really studied that. Is that good points?
I don't know. It's points, but I don't know if it's good points. I've only played it once.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I just forgot how to qualify it. It's in the latest patch. They're working on this game a lot.
I saw Fizmo selling opportunities to light tiny dice.
I bought that before, but another time it just lit. But yeah, this game is pretty fun. If you like role-playing games or Critical Role or those type of live stream shows, you'll like this game because they have a lot of voice actors from Critical Role. Matt Mercer is the DM. He's very good at narrating. They also have some celebrity voices like Kevin Smith and Gerard Way.
And Michael Dorn.
Oh, and Michael Dorn, of course, the dragon wolf himself.
The dragon's called Wrath.
Wrath, yes. Wrath, something.
Michael Dorn's got a pretty badass voice.
Michael Dorn and Matt Mercer, I think, do the majority of the voice work, and it really works.
It's good. It's very good. Yeah, and if you like pinball, I think you'll like it too. think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think this is a very unique. I think it's very unique to be able to save your progress, and even more than Venom, basically.
Yeah, basically, like, I would consider. So Venom tried to introduce this like progress saving. I would say this is up 3.5 notches from that. You know, like Venom sort of like barely scratched the surface, and now this is like, no, actually, we're really going to do it. And you know, what more appropriate than for D&D?
Yeah, and that makes sense because there's equipment and stuff, and you can upgrade all those equipment pieces. Like there's basically a weapon slot, an armor slot, a ranged weapon slot, and like a magical item slash accessory slot, which is very RPG-ish, video game RPG-ish especially. And yeah, right now I think one of my rogue has a magic item as an accessory, but it doesn't display in the character select screen. It just says none, but it glows blue like you have it. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
And then I think right now there's a lot of swords of healing, where when you hit a shot, it heals your party, I think, or heals you. That seems good.
Basically, it'd help you and your party last longer in some of these battles.
Right, because I'm not that accurate, so it's pretty useful to be able to have that kind of thing.
Yeah. I find the ranged weapon really useful. So one thing that I've learned in just playing a little bit more, you know, the two things. One is go ahead and use the shield because you're going to relight it. And then two is try and use that ranged weapon. We don't totally understand how quickly it recharges or what recharges it or what have you. But that ranged weapon, spotting you a shot, can be a big deal because a lot of these battles have a timing issue. Like you're getting beat up. So like if you only have one shot available on like the left loop or something and you're having trouble presenting the ball to the upper right flipper, just try and trap anywhere. Or don't trap and just try and hit the shot with your ranged weapon. Really helps you get through some of the stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And the ranged weapon, I think, recharges. Sometimes there's like a blue shot. And I think if you hit it, it like instantly recharges your ranged weapon. I'm not sure what causes that to come out though. And then the other thing about the ranged weapon is you can use it during the animation that starts up certain missions or certain parts of the thing. Like while the ball is like stalled out, you can use your ranged weapon.
So you don't even have to trap it yourself.
Yes, I highly recommend starting off every mission just using the ranged weapon because you're going to probably recharge it as you hit shots.
It's interesting. I should be doing that. I'm not doing that, and I should. That's a good point.
Until Stern fixes the code and then closes this probably exploit, but it's awesome as well while it is.
Yeah. We don't have the. We're going to show the center button in a minute, but the center button right in front of the player's belly there is orange, and you just to get the shield, you real quick for the orange, and then the blue is like you said, it's like Bishop on X-Men. You press and hold, like everything goes blue, and then this blue shot rose, and you release when you want to shoot it. So that you got center button orange, shield, smack it, center button blue, ranged weapon. It's a press and hold thing.
And then it even says if you look at the center button, there is a guide. There's like a red and a blue thing that says right there.
That's right. It
on
says
the machine.
right there.
Physically on the machine. It's like an arcade machine.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's like the old arcade machines where they have like tell information about the game.
Yeah.
And then also the status screen will tell you that too. It will even tell you that the button I think is green when you're in the Fizmo shop or whatever, and that it's yellow at certain other times. Yeah, the status screen on this is really good actually. It's no John Wick. It's the opposite of John Wick.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
High scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
For sure. But yeah, so basically he's searching, I think, the graveyard right now or something. I also find some of the modes very interesting. Like there's some modes that you don't want to hit the slings because you need to maintain stealth.
There's a one mode.
Yeah. I think it's not a great tournament mode, but it's a great training mode because it really tells you who knew that motivate me to actually nudge the machine when it's coming off these orbits. All I need to do is pretend never to hit the slings. You should never want to hit the slings anyways, but now that you've put a game mechanic, now I actually try much harder. Those modes are fun. And then, yeah, I think this game has a lot of potential. It's very interesting. I think this would be also a very good home game because you can, there's so much to do and so much to save if you have progression.
I think it'd be great. They're going to make, so the limited edition, they decided, in the past, Stern's done a lot of limited editions where it was like 500. They decided to do 740 with this one because D&D goes back to like 1974.
Yeah, 74th anniversary.
I think it's 1974. That'd be sweet.
That's too long, yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see. I won't be surprised if them still just sell out incredibly fast. I do think it's really good.
It's going to sell out. I think all the others sell out, don't they?
I think they do, but now they're making more. That's what I'm saying. They used to sell at 500.
Did they used to make 500 or 1,000?
I don't know.
I thought they used to make 1,000. maybe that, and this is actually down. And they started making them less because
I thought it was 500, and this is up to 740, but then they, you know, they get some sneaky stuff. Godzilla 70.
yeah, but that's not part. Godzilla 70 is not a limited edition; it's a premium.
It's a premium.
They'll keep
Okay.
making them as long as people will buy them.
There you go. It's great.
It's a great game.
But I don't know, but I feel like 740 is more.
Did he
and,
fail the multi-ball? Is that why the premium just died?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. So that's another reason to use your shield and try not to drain.
And he
because-
used it some. So
He did, I know.
But
But that's-
the merrier, yeah.
You're battling Wrath. You have to hit him a certain number of times before your balls drain. But he gets to keep playing afterwards, though. He just failed the multi-ball, but he's still back in his mode, so that's cool.
You know, one of the things that confuses, I think, both of us still is when you can go into Gelatinous Cube multi-ball, when you can go into Dragon multi-ball, and when you just can't. You can stack those things with some things, I
Yeah.
guess, but it's confusing to me when you can stack and when you cannot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this as Jonathan mentioned, as you hit the dragon, most of the time you're spelling dragon, you see. There's a red D, R, etc. And as you're hitting the dragon, you're spelling dragon, and when you're doing that, you're working your way towards dragon multi-ball, or lighting dragon multi-ball at one of these shots. But sometimes these aren't lit at all, and you're not working your way towards
Yep.
dragon. I don't know what's going on there. When can you stack, when can you not stack? That's something we're still figuring out that we need to look at.
I think you might not be able to advance Dragon multi-ball in certain missions.
I think that's
We're gonna call, actually, we should call them quests. I'm gonna guess they're gonna call them quests.
Okay, quest.
But then the other thing is, there's also what I haven't figured out is this. There's sometimes you light this is for a critical / natural 20,
Yeah, the captive ball critical
which
hit.
critical hit / natural 20. Which if you play D&D, 20 is like the highest, and rolling a 20 basically is automatic success no matter what. So that's what you really want. So I don't know how to qualify this, but I do know it spots you a shot sometimes.
Yeah, it spots you a shot
Yeah.
when it's ready. Yeah.
But then I don't know what it does in multiple. I think it collects a jackpot or something.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hey Shannon, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, so, I mean, spotting a shot is good. There's a lot of situations where you are in a battle, and things are timed, and things are coming after you. So, like, if you can hit that captive ball and spot a shot, it's very valuable. And if you can use your ranged weapon, that blue center button to shoot a shot, very important, and it'll really help you get through some things that might be otherwise a little difficult to get through.
This is a new pin out this year. It just came out. This is the newest Stern pin. This is Dungeons & Dragons, the Tyrant's Eye. Very interesting game. A lot of video game RPG mechanics in it. Has a whole progress where you save your characters and stuff. I think one of my characters is already like level 6. You start out at level 3. Yeah, so very interesting. A lot of sort of unique things in pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a whole like quest and storyline. It's gonna be multiple endings. It's gonna be really interesting.
Should go
Yeah, we can go.
figuratively or literally put a quarter
Yeah,
on the
we
machine
can. We
to
can
call
yeah,
back
why
in.
don't you, why don't you do that? I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll meet you over there. But yeah,
Should we leave the internet alone?
we'll be back, internet. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah, it was at Pinball at the Beach. Yeah, and just so everybody knows, this is for Extra Life. 2024, still making up the time for everybody who's sponsored. Thank you, everybody who's sponsored. There's the 2025 campaign info. Luca's gonna donate. I remember he mentioned. I keep forgetting to tell Luca. That's right. Luca wants to pay me cash. That's right. He doesn't want to do this electronic donation stuff. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and quarter up, and I'll probably be back while waiting in line.
I cast fireball.
We're lucky.
The last of them.
Yeah, I told CC once the code is better for this game, I'm gonna be like Robert Potter. Robert Potter comes in here every time, sits on Rush. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna be a Dungeons and Dragons fanatic. I'm gonna get all my characters unlocked. I'm gonna level them up and get them all these items. I'm legit going to run a tournament someday where progress is enabled, so everybody can use all their power-ups on Venom. They can have tricked out characters in Dungeons and Dragons. If Turtles is here, you can use your leveled up Turtle. It'll be awesome. It'll be amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. I think that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun and a lot of hilarity. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, the better pinball players will still win. It won't be just about, but it'll be an interesting handicap if they don't have as leveled characters and stuff. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead. Oh, I should go coin up.
You want to play twosies? What do you want to do? Should we use coins or keys?
Coin you up.
What's up there, you guys?
How's it going?
Not too much. Say hi to the internet. Playing little Dungeons and Dragons.
You are. Hi,
Yes.
That's the captain right there.
Yep.
That's the captain. Are we supposed to play Dungeons and Dragons?
CC said it was okay.
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah, a bunch of people have
Well, then
streamed.
I want to play.
There you go. We'll do it. Do a little threesy.
Get in?
Get in.
Yeah, we're supposed to try. We're trying not to use progress. That's cool.
I don't have a bill acceptor on this one. Let me get some quarters.
I got it.
You got me?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Later.
All right, we'll see you.
Hey, have a good one.
All right.
So, what should we do? What should we just do?
Just do a 3-player game.
Three-player game on Chris.
Three-player game.
Chris, you want to lead us off?
Sure, why not? Let's do this.
If you want me to just, if you want me to come over there or stay here or anything, you say. Yeah.
Ray Curlyfoot.
You can be in charge. You let me know and I'll do as you request.
So, what are we up to? Do you log in or just no?
Can you
Let's try some not logging
zoom
in
in the
Okay.
scoreboard?
for the sake of the stream.
Yeah, I got
Zoom the
you.
score cam in if you can.
Oh,
What are we doing?
zoom it out.
Zoom it in.
Zoom it in?
Knock it off the complete apparatus altogether and
Complete
start.
apparatus.
Maybe I'll go up.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh.
You have to tighten it with that.
Why do they
Yeah.
let me do these? Why do they
How's
let
that
me
look?
touch anything?
Is that pretty good? Zoom it in.
I think I got it.
I think Jono's got it.
Well, wasn't
Yeah, it's
easy.
fine. No, thanks.
Dennis is not. Dennis does what he does. He doesn't do what he does.
Wow, so first level, Dragonborn. Paladin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a skill shot yet?
Yeah, you can soft plunge and shoot the white.
Oh.
Any of those white shots, you can also just soft plunge to the cube. I honestly just soft plunge to the cube because it
look at
lets me
that.
shoot the upper first.
I missed it. Nope.
You are being attacked by an owl bear.
I am.
Okay, so it looks like you have to walk to the
owlbear?
first. You have to walk to your first town.
Okay.
That's what we just learned.
You know, I've only played
makes
this game
sense.
twice. Really? Yeah, I haven't done much. I've been working too much.
Watch it. That's my fire leader.
Let me just bring the chat up on my phone. I'm gonna go up there.
You need
I
balance.
have no timing on this game.
You were lucky.
So yeah, this is without progress. Also, it's good to do it without progress because
So, if I remove dwarves, my
also
good guy-
you have moral choices in this game. Like in this one, I think you can attack the dwarves of the
Oh,
caravan,
wait, I wanna
or you
attack
can
the
escort
dwarves.
the caravan out of town.
That's
And I
right,
think
you know.
attacking them is the more evil choice,
see.
and escorting them is
It's
the
not
more
telling me a whole
good
lot.
choice. I don't know if that will affect the because your goal is to remove the dwarves so you can attack them or you can get them out of town.
I shoot white and then red. Okay.
And already level 2. Don't ask me what proficiency does. It went up. Stats go up.
Figure it out along the way, I guess.
Hit points go up. Hit points are obviously The more hit points you have, the longer you can survive in the mode, I believe. That's also what the armor does. It makes it so you take less damage. Whereas the weapons make you do more damage. I think you have to hit fewer shots. Because if you notice, every one of these red shots depletes the bar. Depletes the bar on these enemies here.
I cast divine smite.
Smite.
And you can see your party rolls dice from now and then when you hit a shot, I think. That's why I think luck makes that better, maybe. I have no idea. Also got the, you know, the critical hit right here. Very standard strat in this is to get Dragon Multi-Ball ready, start a mission, start Dragon Multi-Ball, do both at the same time.
What else am I supposed to do?
Gotta hit that red shot up there, which is, that's the shot you want though.
That's what I need to do.
Also, in any mode, it will tell you what to do. If you have time to trap up and read this stuff, it's very useful information. Because some of the modes, like, you don't want to hit certain color shots. Like, some of them are like, avoid this shot until you've hit this other shot. Because, like, the shots are trapped. You have to shoot, like, the green shot to disarm the shot. Some of them are like, guess the right path, and you have to shoot the correct shot between a set of, like, 2 shots. Dragon Ball is ready, Multi-Ball is ready, so it's ready here, it's also ready here. So it's right orbit
I can't make that
or left
shot.
ramp.
Dennis?
Well, try the right orbit.
Right orbit will do it too.
I'm out.
Look
Come
out.
on without me.
I can't make it that way.
Nice. Oh, and that's the tilt. Oh no, that's only in danger. One is, that's right, one is only in danger. So you can just post pass. There it is.
Dragon multi-ball.
So he's only on 1 danger, I think. So in this, what you're supposed to try to do is, he's already finished the mode, you can see the score there. You're trying to hit this bank, and I think as you hit the bank enough times, it lights the super jackpot at the loop, which is this arrow here. I believe you could shoot these red shots to increase the value of the bank, something like that, or increase the value of the super jackpot. But basically, he can only drain 3 more times, but he has 10 more. Yes, see, you basically want to reduce the left side to 0 before your right side goes to 0. You can only drain 1 more ball. He should really use the shield, yeah. He did it. He beat him back, so he's in Town Celebration Multi-Ball. Most of the time, these yellow shots are like only 5 million apiece. But the Dragon Multi-Ball can be good value, so I will play Town Celebration Multi-Ball, but I won't like go crazy on it. I'm not gonna drain playing Town Celebration Multi-Ball, you know? Because once you're out of Town Celebration, you go back to the quests, go back to progressing on your quests and stuff. What is it, 5 million? Yeah, they're like 5 million, which is, you know, not awful, but not like amazing. But you know, you can do quests for like 100 million, I think.
Oh,
Or more, like
shoot.
50 million, very easily.
I had it lit for a second.
Yeah, it says hit target to like Hidden Temple. The Hidden Temple is this double scoring. Double scoring is ready here. I think it's because he hit this enough times. You want this magic item if you can afford it. That doesn't seem like you can. You can. Because we're all starting from 0. Gold is gotten through dungeons and beating monsters, and I think shooting yellow shots during quests. Shooting yellow shots right now just progress. You shot a yellow shot, now you can progress the story
Stop the
basically.
Attorney.
You can travel, you can play a
complete shots,
quest.
reach a destination. I want to investigate strange activities.
Returned from an event.
So this is part 2, I believe. It goes 1, 2, 3, I think, of a chain, and it's like a story. Like
Oh, I don't like to look
now
at those
we're
guys.
investigating the abandoned farm, and if you get past this, you're gonna find. I'm gonna spoil it for you, but there's like a tunnel. And you're gonna go down and fight some cultists. Danger, danger, 2.
It's not bad.
It should go 2, 1, and then the dice
it's
should
not bad at all. It's
explode.
pretty good.
It's kind of
I've had whole games less than that.
really.
Yeah. Still working out the points.
So there's all this bonus. Gems are
Not sure
things
what
you
the
get
gems are, to be
through
honest with you.
treasure and through the store.
I don't know either,
That's pretty good.
but you know, roll the dice. See what happens.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
So he's gonna pick the wizard because that's what Dennis is gonna do most likely.
Gray Curlyfoot.
I think the wizard is a
I'm gonna play
solid.
wizard. I'll play.
Oh, not top.
Well, if it's the first level halving of the rogue, then
it's a
Wizard is a
crap
solid
win.
choice
Probably a high
because the
elf,
shield
I'll be
comes
telling.
up.
okay. There
We
go.
also definitely know that this
Weaver
this
hard.
ability seems to be coded because I believe we tested it. It's at least
I'm on the
at
I'm
least
on the
a couple
road,
seconds
being
more.
attacked by an owlbear.
They've been working out.
I mean, they're cute.
Oh, also, if you miss this right ramp, get ready to hit the button. That was okay, but lots of times it comes straight down. At least on this guy. That's the captain's tip there.
Prey is down. Come on without.
When in doubt, shoot the middle, especially if it's lit. Oh, middle.
Middle is definitely where you want to be.
Make it or not.
But he made it to the town anyway.
A lady at the bar is wearing plate mail. She joins you.
Oh, my gelatinous cube?
I believe we can
I missed.
Atlantis Cube
She can tell
and
you
chain
more.
mail.
You see zombie sailors climbing out of the
The
water.
magic
I want a
shield is
secret
basically referring to, I believe, this ball save mechanic will last longer. But yeah, you can think of it as having more armor class, I guess.
Oh my god, zombies.
I don't know if it's 100% accurate because the armor in this game just makes you take less damage in the modes because you're being attacked during these
Because, you know,
quests.
people are running into
Mode, mission, quest. I'm going to call it all those things. I'm trying to say quests. Also, they also have different amounts of hit points and strength and stuff. So, you know, like the wizard probably has to shoot more the monsters more because you don't always like use a magic spell or whatever. Okay, that would be a good time to hit it.
It's almost
didn't
like
do it.
Magna save, but not.
Yeah, and that, you know, that's the moral of the story is the dragon's dangerous shot. It's very valuable to be a multi-ball. Helps you clear any mode you might be in.
However,
it's very
you should
dangerous.
probably
shot.
maintain because it still hasn't checked you out yet. Oh, now there it goes. It was
there we
just
go.
letting you know, like,
That it was where it was
just
at.
in limbo.
It takes time.
It takes time for that to material.
It does.
Who are you gonna play as?
I want to play as the rogue
You can use it as a rogue as well.
just because we want to figure out what this luck
I mean,
does.
why not?
Pretty curly
He's the first half elf.
harder.
I will point out there's different starting gold, and the wizard starts with the most gold. That's pretty interesting. 140. Everyone else has like 130, 120, 110, 130.
Exactly.
So wizard pretty good, I think.
is pretty good.
You get the longer shield here, and you get gold. But you also have no hit points, so I think your modes end faster if you don't hit those shots quick enough. Whereas some of these other characters have like 11 for the fighter, but I think, yeah, 11 for the cleric and the fighter. And I think higher armor class is better. That is definitely true.
So you maintain that character throughout once you choose them?
Yeah, but I mean, if you were saved, you would maintain it forever, but this is just for the
Correct.
game. And then
Okay.
you can see the left flipper can switch towns.
It does. Switch down.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
Got
And
it.
it looks
not
like you
appreciate-
can select the two middle ones, which I would recommend, I think, at least, because
That
I
the
think you have
left
more
flipper was
choices
changing
between
towns.
your quests.
So you
At
choose the
GameStop.
dark
I did
hole?
not get
You
that.
can't choose Dark Hole. It's always you can always
always
go
there.
there, I think, but you can pick between these four.
Oh, okay.
These two ones only have like level 1. They only have one quest, and then you have to travel. So why do that when you can do these other ones? I think that have 1 and 2.
That's right. It's like a time warp.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I mean,
And I think it's worth more points to let the higher level ones.
Correct.
So I'm gonna try Green Nest. I can't remember which quests are which because I've been starting up here for the longest time. So
I did not remember this. Okay, so right flipper chooses your character, and your left flipper chooses your town, and that affects your whole game. Where you're going to play that character for the whole game, and where you start affects where you
so you
can
know, other people have streamed this.
do right away and where you can go. And things like this. So yellow always means
It feels like it.
you can take some action.
And families in the area.
Yeah.
Yellow means take
Select
action.
the dwarves out of town. Let's do that. I'm always a hero.
Okay, and then you pick with the flippers, hit the center button to select it. And he picked to go to mode, remove the dwarves. In general, unless you know you don't want to play some mode, I think it's more points
You could use
to
the
play a
ranged
mode than
weapon
to travel.
during the.
Travel
You
and
could
play
use
a
the
different
ranged weapon
mode.
during the.
In general, I think you want to play your
animation.
modes
The opening
as
animation.
opposed to travel.
To not have to trap. So that's always probably something you should do. And I'm missing all my shots, but it's alright.
This and went here. I think he has double scoring lit here now. Seem to qualify by hitting this or
watch out for those pesky undead cultists.
definitely
I know.
starts through here. So this means
It gets rid of one of them.
There you go.
Undead cultists are attacking you.
Nice shot.
Oh.
it seems to me like a town with multiple quests is
Three white
ideal.
shots.
The difference would be
I'll probably die before
for
that
less
happens.
traveling, right? Because basically in traveling, you can drain and end your turn, and traveling in general, I think, is not a lot of points. However, you know, maybe there's some town with one mode that's super lucrative. You want to do two, and it's worth going there first before traveling. I agree. It seems like I want to do a town where I can do several quests without, you know, several different modes before having
See,
to
that's the
travel.
time it didn't go
Once
to
you've done all the
Magnet.
modes in place, you have no choice but to travel. So yeah, I would agree, unless there's some town with only one mode that's really high score. If we're playing for sport.
Oh, that was one more shot. So it would have been 7 million only. Interesting.
So what kept you from going for the Dragon multi-ball?
Oh, I want the mode to be fresher.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
That's.
So that does make a difference.
But you can also just play the Dragon Multi Ball again, so
Right.
just more hits. But yeah,
You can play it again?
yeah, I think you can definitely play it at least twice.
Okay.
I noticed he spelled
didn't
dragon. I
realize
think
it's
he had
cute
Dragon
more than once,
Multi-Ball
but I've never
lit,
done
and
it.
then he did something
I
to
think
advance
I did
somewhere where he could no
that
longer
once.
play
Yeah,
Dragon
I think it's just
Multi-Ball.
more hits to qualify each one.
So I don't totally understand like
Okay. Well, let's see where we're at.
what sort of
Okay, so it's
scenario
locked
you have
in.
to
I'm
be
locked
in
where it's at.
for Dragon Multi-Ball. It's got extra ball loot. Maybe Jonathan knows.
go.
So Jonathan, it did seem like you had Dragon Multi-Ball lit, and then you did something
I'm
where it was no
investigating the
longer
blue
lit.
arrows,
Did you
Dennis.
move to a new phase or a new
I
mode?
I think I was at the end of the mode,
Okay.
and then just you have to finish it before you can. But I didn't want to. My mode was pretty much more than halfway done. I didn't want to start Dragon Multi Ball.
Okay. Yeah, it was interesting because like you had Dragon spelled. I think this was lit, and then you did something, and while your ball was still in play, it went out.
Yes. But yes, I also think that you want to be in a town with multiple quests for less traveling. Also, I believe that you to get to the higher, like to get to the top towns, which I think you want to do, you have to be at the middle towns first. I don't think you can just magically warp all the way through. You can go through the Darkhold, which is sort of like a bonus stage. I'm sure this will be better later. Although I guess you get a lot of gold if you're here, which could be reasonable to try to upgrade your character in the shop. Might be a strategy.
Gold shots give me gold.
But
apparently.
in general, if you're here, you can go up here. You can always go one level up easily, just by walking.
Unless it costs a high price.
And as you see, you don't even have to fight the monsters. You can just run away from the monsters. Although fighting the monsters is a better idea. He fails his death save. That's like an actual D&D term too.
Well, you know, some of us are great players. You know, some of us are great
And it
commentators,
looks like
and then there's also me.
one of them is like the blinking means I think you can still do it, but the solid means it's done.
Yes.
And you can also fail them, and I think it'd still be solid, but it might be a different color.
If you fail, it's solid because you failed.
Right, but I wonder if
Yeah, it's
it
got
changes
Dragon
the
Multi-Ball
color.
lit here.
Oops. Maybe I'll just start Dragon Multi-Ball
And
with a
here.
shot.
So again, here it's very clear Dragon, but it's also lit here, which sometimes it is.
So it definitely costs you points if you start Dragon without like a mode, correct?
I think so.
At this point, I don't know if hitting the Dragon does anything or not, because Dragon Multi-Ball's already...
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, bad catch.
Well.
That was bad. Oh, you're up, Chris.
Oh.
Bad catch.
Well, see if
Okay.
I can stop from staring at going straight down the middle.
We're just lulling Chris into a false sense of security.
There's a skill.
Nothing over here.
Yeah.
Someone was like, you can up nudge, but I think you have to really up nudge.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that once you have a rainbow catch like that, I think it's done.
It's pretty bad. He got an extra ball.
Yeah.
I wonder how you light it.
And another one.
It just seems to light over, a certain amount of time, like hitting shots. I mean, he's gotten through the game much more than the rest of us.
It might be like a certain number of modes.
Shoots.
Yeah. But he's only on the second mode, so I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're playing extra
Yes.
balls.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, have to. Got to do it.
Yeah.
Because I got a Nothic I got to knock out. I gotta knock him senseless.
So these whites are skill shots.
Yep.
You can see there's a skill shot timer. It gives you like 6 seconds to try and do it. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, extra balls for extra life, exactly. So you can see his characters, when he's fighting here, every time he makes a red shot, everyone who's still alive in his party also makes an attempt to do damage. And they roll dice, and you know, they either hit or they
Whoa, that was close.
I like the way, you know, your characters get knocked out of the battle.
Yeah.
But, you know, they don't die because they come back, but it's funny. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like they ran out of Gatorade.
Well, I mean, their hit points hit 0, which is getting knocked out, generally speaking, in D&D terms.
Okay.
That was a good catch. Stop at the post.
Good right orbit.
My problem is the left ramp is now lit for Dragon Multi-Ball, but it's also progression.
Yeah.
So, like, if I hit it, do I get to progress?
Well, they fall unconscious.
I think what will happen is Dragon Multi-Ball will start and I won't get to pick my quest, which will be very sad.
It's gotta be when it's flashing.
It's a nice catch.
Yeah, and blue means you're about to finish the mode. That's very good.
Right. It
Always
even says like shoot cyan arrow. It's like the
finishing
finishing blow. I don't see like a timer here, but I wonder if this finishing blow is timed.
It's not timed because the score doesn't count
Oh
down.
boy.
I think you just have. Well, I guess if you drain, I don't know what happens.
Right.
But you have all the time. At least for when you see cyan, you have all the time. However, there is a part in this game. One of the quests is you have to shoot a certain thing, and then it lights the middle, and then it times out. And you have to go back and shoot one of the 2 shots again if you don't get it in time. What?
I'm gonna use my shield.
what happened?
Oh, I died.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't hit the shot I needed to hit.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the critical hit.
I don't know if it's supposed to die, but it depends on which mode it was. I have to see the mode. If you remember,
I better shoot
You
it.
better shoot that.
there are modes that are timed, and you can time out of the entire mode. But I mean, if everything went dark and the flipper stopped working, that's either the multi-ball, you failed the multi-ball, or the game crashed. One of those 2. Yeah. Okay, that's probably not supposed to happen, but I'd have to see what was going on. There are modes that are timed, where like if you don't do something in a certain amount of time, you basically, well, every mode has a timer, but there's certain modes now where you shoot a shot, for example, and then it lights the middle. But if you don't hit the middle in time, it like resets, and you have to go back to shooting that shot before going to the middle again. It's not supposed to end your ball, but Dragon Multi-Ball will end your ball if you fail it. It drains your balls, but then you get a ball back to do the rest of your stuff.
That was a horror show. Sorry, Internet. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. Sometimes you just can't wake up a dragon. Yeah, warm it up. That's right. Just warm it up. That's right. Thank you, the Garfather. Yeah, just warm it up. That's right. Luckily, these guys can play. They showed you some features of you. But yeah, he's got the Dragon Multi-Ball lit. I think he wants to shoot a yellow shot first. I'll say a couple things. You know, like in Iron Maiden, when in doubt, shoot up the middle. Sometimes, you know, that's kind of like a very novice, when in doubt, rule of thumb in Iron Maiden. Same thing here. When in doubt, you can shoot up the middle, puts the ball in the right flipper. One of your important bailout shots, I believe, is this this alcove here, the left alcove. It's a nice big wide shot.
Yeah.
So don't be shy about shooting this alcove. Shoot it from the right. If you're popped out a little on the left flipper, you can backhand it. It's a nice shot. So that's just like, you know, there's
I never do good.
there's beginner strategy and there's beginner tactics, and I would say those are some beginner tactics. When in doubt, you can shoot up the middle. If you're bailing out, you can shoot for this shot. So anyway, Jonathan did manage to shoot yellow shot and start his thingy, and he's on fire, and he's fighting the dragon. And the way this is fighting the dragon works, so he has something going on in the background. Honestly, looking at the lit things, I can't see it, but the goal of the Dragon Multi-Ball is that this dragon's head is going up and down, and when it's going down, you have to, boom, hit him in the face. And he needs to hit the dragon in the face this many times before the dragon drains. He needs to hit the dragon in the face 3 times before the dragon drains, 13 more balls. Okay, so he has jackpots lit, the super jackpot lit. He has like a mode going on back in the background, but basically he won. He defeated the dragon because he hit the dragon, who again, his head goes up and down. You actually have to hit the face of the dragon to count. He hit the dragon yay many times.
Missed it.
He hit the dragon yay.
Celebration.
He hit the dragon
multi-balls.
this
Really
many
looks
times, okay, before the dragon drained this many.
Look at this instant info. Extra ball. There we go. Dennis, see?
It's beautiful. Thing of
That's
beauty.
how you get extra balls.
3 map modes, 2 dragon
Action
levels, 2
button
dungeon
legend. Look at
levels.
this. This is the best status screen ever.
Is Dragon multi-ball
Party.
kind of like World Cup
See all your
final
stats
on
of your
World Cup
characters. Stop
Soccer?
pressing a negative
Yes.
bluff.
Yeah, you can keep playing it over and
These
over.
crazy, awesome items. My guys are all getting
It's a little
rolled.
different though, because it's like, it's really different. The Dragon multi-ball is, to my eye, it's different from other multi-balls in pinball, just because it's so weird with the balls spinning out. And you're just trying to not drain the ball. You're trying to succeed in hitting the dragon several times before a certain number of balls drain. Yeah, is it like drains? Is it 1-to-1 drains with scores in
You really
World
want to
Cup
beat your
Soccer?
modes. They have decent. They usually have decent.
But he succeeded in finishing a mode. By the way, when you're ready to finish the mode, things like cyan, and a cyan arrow finishes the mode. I think he also, sometimes this is lit for Fizmo's shop. Oh, I thought he was going to get a chance to buy things. Okay, not 1-to-1, yeah. So maybe similar in that sense. Fizmo's lit, so he should be able to go to the shop if he goes in here. But instead he shot a yellow arrow. The yellow arrow always takes you to the point where you can choose mode or travel.
So Dragon multi-ball's ready again. It looks like.
Sorry, he's not over here, so I apologize if I talk over him. So he shot a yellow shot, let him pick mode or travel. So now he picked mode, so he's in the mode. It's in search mode. You get points for the blue shots. They go out as you hit them. I don't really understand if one of them is special
That's
or
good.
not.
That's not good. Good thing it's extra ball.
Good thing he's got extra ball. He's gonna leave him off right where he picked. But
Bonus.
start him
generally
up
not
right
that
where he
great
left
in
off.
this game.
I love that extra ball animation, that gold dragon.
Oh wow.
Yep.
You were attacked by nothing.
I mean, that doesn't look like nothing. That looks like some bad creature. Yeah, I'm a little confused here. So he's in this mode where he's searching. Oh, I see. He's searching the abandoned farm, and in the middle of the abandoned farm is a creature which he's trying to destroy. So that means red shots are going to let him and his party do damage to the creature, whereas the blue shot, the green shot, whatever, is going to advance him towards whatever he's
Dang,
supposed
that
to be
magnet.
doing in the mode, which in this case is searching the abandoned farm. So he can either fight the monster, red shot, that's perfect, or search the abandoned farm, or blue shot. Now, what he just did was, since he saw one of the colors lit on his button was blue, he used a ranged weapon. He pressed and held the blue button, okay, until the blue arrow was on the shot he wanted, and then he let go of the blue arrow and he got the shot that he wanted. So that was how you use a ranged weapon. And the fact that he's got some blue here lets me know that he could do it again right now. Anytime this is blue, you can press and hold and take a shot. Tried to do it there. Not sure it worked.
Praise Ministra.
Okay, now cyan. These cyan arrows mean finishing blow. Okay, gonna end the mode.
To the dragon. I thought they died
And now
out.
yellow would mean take yourself back to the action screen where you can either decide to travel or
So
start
this
a
is
mode
like
if
the
there's any
third
modes
one.
left
It's the
available.
dungeon. See, the symbol's different. It's not 1, 2, or 3. It's like a dungeon. This is like a multi-part thing. You like, it's like 3 parts to this, I think.
Find undead cultists. Undead cultists are attacking you.
We will not see the end of this because it always takes me multiple balls. Oh, see?
Find these modes difficult. There are a ton of undead cultists. He's trying to hold, press, and hold. Boom. Killed one. I feel like that was a successful use of the button. But look at all these red shots. They're all over the place. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. So that's a great observation. Thank you for mentioning it. You see the dragon's not being spelled here. Okay. If dragon's being spelled, you're working towards lighting dragon multi-ball. Dragon's not being spelled, so in this mode, no, you're not working towards dragon multi-ball. Exactly when is Dragon lit for advancement towards multi-bell, when is it not? I'm not entirely sure.
Let's do it the whole time.
These little gold triangles mean increase your gold. Okay, so gold is one of the things that you have that you can buy things from Pismo with. I think a lot of times what happens is like when you're in a battle like this and you shoot a red shot,
definitely locked out
I
of
think a
Dragon
lot of
multi-ball right
times
now.
it will leave a gold triangle behind, meaning that, you know, he finishes off an undead cult. Whoa, beautiful Lazarus! So he finishes off an who's undead? The undead or Jonathan? A lot of times I think when you shoot a red shot, it'll leave a yellow triangle behind. Because you can collect some gold. Like you defeated the monster, and the monster left some gold you can pick up. So there he just picked up some gold because he shot a shot that had a red triangle. And I think that triangle was red because he had made a red big arrow shot. Now, why is this triangle red? No clue. Don't know what red triangle means here. Gold triangles, they're going to collect in gold. And then
So
here,
this is the
yellow
part
shots
where-
are progress. Yellow big
So I
arrows are
believe
progress.
You want to pick left or right? So I'm picking left, or trying to pick left.
Left or right are you know, he's in the room. He's finally defeated all the darn undead
That's a
cultists.
good
Oh, he
choice. So now you
backhands the
shoot the
left
center, it's
orbit as
timed.
promised. Well played.
Watch me miss it.
Flickering yellow. Not sure why it's flickering. Up the middle. This
So
shot
now
is.
we're back to shooting the left or the right, and I already know it's the left.
Good choice.
Oh, okay. He's got a limited amount of time now to leave him here. I don't know why that would be a thing out. He did it. Okay,
now
so we
it's
got out of
dungeon
there.
Level 2.
The blacksmith made the decision on the wall. They had been busy building something.
Let's search the place.
I played this earlier. So you got a bunch of gold.
Short bow of fire.
Got a weapon.
Ranged weapon gives more damage. Of fire. There we go. Gotta hit this dangerous bank. What's the worst that could happen, right?
So like here, like if I was just looking at the playfield, I'd be very confused. But it says right here, shoot dragon to light shots.
Every
Shoot 3
bank
more
hits,
shots
like,
to
lights a shot.
raise the dungeons.
Every bank puts a shot down. It's like the John Wick Vigo battle. We hit
Pretty
the
good letting
ball.
you know what to do. Usually shoot the lit shot. If it's a little confusing, look at the screen.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of
not bad.
I think we're gonna play again. I'll be right over there.
Oh, match, unmatch as well. We all have to play again. We're all good. We're all good to go. You got a match. I got a replay. Yeah. Is Chris still playing? Where's Chris?
Chris, you gonna play again, or you still do this one out, or what?
All right.
You're up.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
see
I
what
point
we
you
can
up.
cha-
I point
what
you
we
up.
change. You want to be first, second, third, fifth? What? I'll go first.
Thank you. All right, cool. So is there anything we learned from that last experience there, aside from Jonathan just...
Yeah, we learned Chris is a luck box. No. No,
I
very
know that's
skillful
what,
play.
No, I know that's what Dennis was saying. I
Very
was just- I
skillful
was just
play.
shooting.
Now we learned
But
Dennis sucks.
If you did notice, though, that in
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape
3,
her banishment.
that by ball 2 and 3, if you notice, I was actually hitting the shots you're supposed to hit.
That's good. You're supposed to shoot the shots you're supposed to hit.
That's right.
Extra ball, that was good.
Well, the extra ball was good.
You know,
Yeah,
there was a
better.
status screen that showed what qualified extra ball.
Oh, really? I'm too busy.
I mean, I still got to like 400
But,
with.
you know, part of
I mean,
my
that was
thing is
pretty
I just
decent,
flip
right?
and
Oh,
rip,
this is an extra
so-
ball. So
Flip
like,
and
I
rip.
think it was
Figure
300
it
without
out
the
as
extra
we
ball.
go.
Yeah.
So, my
So it looks like
first thing
300 is
you
okay.
know,
The replay's 300 and
I'm gonna
something.
try a
So
different character.
Okay.
that's like
So
the
I'm gonna
basic
go with,
level you need to get
first
to.
level dwarf cleric. Because, you know, he's, yeah, Curlyfoot, Frey Curlyfoot,
Yeah.
but he's a first level dwarf
Yeah.
cleric. Yeah.
Helena Weaver.
But then I
just
just
changed.
decided to change again.
And then I'll tell you what I did figure out.
What's that?
You're changing characters
definitely wanna
with your
score
right
more.
flipper, but you're actually changing cities with your left.
With my left.
Which I didn't realize I was doing.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not. I
Oh.
forgot.
Yeah, you
So
want
with
one of
the
those middle
right,
cities, I
if
think.
I go with Dragonborn
don't
like
know.
I did last time.
I'm gonna. I also
can
really
change,
like the left
well,
city
where do I
more than
wanna
the
go?
right
I can go
city,
to
and then the
Westgate.
on the first level ones, I think I actually like the
can
right
just
one more than the left one. But
Catamaran.
honestly, in
straight
the
up
tournament, I'm
here
just gonna play
to
this this mode over and over, but on this game, I'm going to try this
Or
one.
Cobalt Town.
Yeah, a lot of
I
good
think
options.
Cobalt Town.
For whatever reason, I've
has,
played
like,
these modes
mining.
more,
That's a
so I
mining
feel more
town.
familiar
Right,
and
so
comfortable
I may
with
run into
the
some
progression of those
zombies
modes,
or-
slash,
no, I
sorry,
don't run
missions,
into
the
zombies.
quests,
But I could run
and
into
like
some
the
people
shots
that'd
that
be
are
really
lit.
grateful if I
But I think a lot of it is also
see what
good
happens.
center button
Okay,
use
here
can
we go.
spot you shots.
Good
As you
luck.
saw, there's a lot of stalling in this game, not just when the mode start, when the quest starts, but if you shoot it into here, it's a stall. This actually would be a great game for stall ball. I mean, yeah, you shoot it here, there's a stall. You shoot it here, there's a stall, right? And the magnet will catch it when it comes out here. That's also a stall. So the go-to stall is this, and then use the center button because you get a lot of time, especially if this throws it enough where the magnet holds it. You're set. Another good stall is the center. Third stall is probably this ramp, which takes a little bit of time to come around. This ramp is okay too, but it doesn't. You don't have that much
the
time.
missing miners, Dennis. That's what I was
But
trying
the stall,
to do.
this is the premier
They'll be
stall
super
and the
grateful
secondary
if I
stall.
can get 'em
I
out.
would say. If you want to get some center button action in, which you know I always want to.
See, the boulet is coming.
And is this
I'm gonna
is this
try
part
to
of the
boulet his,
trophy for the launch party? Do we have a graphic for the
boulet
launch
his
party?
dominance. Uh-oh.
Well, the launch party's in like it's the end of this month, Sunday, right? The 23rd. Launch party coming up quick. No flyers or trophies. It's okay though. It's okay. Right, the trophies are more important. I get it. People know. People will show up. People know. It's one of the earliest. It's one of the earliest launch parties.
I got some good news. When you go back in there, you get to finish. You get to help them out. You'll
Yeah,
still be
it's
there.
on the
you're gonna help them
IFPA
out.
calendar for sure.
In there, Cobalts. I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play as Helen again, but I didn't save my progress, so this is a fresh start, Helen. And I think
The
I'm
wizard
gonna
has the
try
most
this
gold.
Arabelle.
That's interesting. By 10. So.
Let's try something different here. Give it a shot, Arabelle.
Shot, Arabelle. I think so. You're Helen or Weaver.
Okay.
I mean, someone has to be. It might as well be me.
Once a soft plunge. Did not get the soft plunge. A little too much.
Might as well.
Good save. Okay.
Okay.
I tell you, the center shot seems so easy and makeable sometimes, and other times it's Brick City. I feel like I'm playing Mandalorian, except Mandalorian is probably easier to hit the center shot. Yeah, it's usually an owl bear, or sometimes it's the wolf, I think. There's definitely different monsters in different stages, we'll call them.
The dwarf is down.
He did. Oh, look at that. Yep. And then they've been
Watch it. That's why Anya is down.
they've been adding monsters as every code patch, so that's cool. Because before it was like you just fought like skeletons and like undead, but now there's like other creatures. There's like a beholder-looking thing that's not a beholder, but it looks like a beholder. I think it's called something else. Owl bears are legit. It's an owl. Yeah, it's an owl. It's an owl and a bear. I hope. I can't wait to fight like a chimera. Okay, so he's in dungeon crawl. That is true. So one more shot and he'll get the cool little pick your path. So let's hope he doesn't drain. And of course he drains. I literally like he just wanted one more shot, then he could show us that feature.
Make your choice.
Alright, so we're going back to the rogue. But I'm gonna start in Cobalt Town, even though I don't like kobolds, but we'll see what it's like. We'll see what these quests are like.
I died in the dungeon. Yeah, I was going to go to Cobalt Town. I like Cobalt Town, but I decided Arabelle, try something different, and I died in the dungeon. Yeah, like one of the questions I guess you're going to have to ask there is I was in a spot where this was lit orange. So I knew I could qualify the dungeon crawl and take the dungeon crawl if I wanted. Now, if I'm playing for points, I died in the dungeon crawl. Was it worth it? Or was that a mistake? Should I have avoided that shot and just tried to keep attacking the owlbear or moving towards the next town instead of goofing around in the dungeon? And that's something I'm still sorting out. I guess. I don't know if there's a lot of points in the dungeon, but there are a lot of points in the modes. So maybe for now,
Tap the action button to use your shield.
maybe for now when I can, I want to avoid traveling and even avoid dungeon crawling. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Goes up against a dragon and wins.
Yeah, probably don't want to be the first one to explore the dungeon. That's true too. You'd love to know, you know, you'd right, you know, or anyone, you know, you can find out from your friend in Australia, you know,
If you can,
what you know, where to
get your
go in the
points
dungeon. I'm sure stuff will be posted online, you know, where to go
It should be
in the various dungeons, but it just might not be worth it. Like there, maybe he would have been better off instead of starting this to, you know, keep fighting the owlbear and/or keep traveling to move on. Because right now he's at risk of draining.
So now we need a purple arrow, and then we'll be able to
Right
play
now
the
he's at
cool,
risk of draining.
Thing. So hopefully, I'm gonna go for this left shot here.
And how high are the rewards that he's facing for going in this dungeon? I don't know.
Good, thanks.
Oh yeah, for sure there's going to be dragon forms, no doubt.
Dang it! Oh, just one more shot. One more shot, I would be able to show that, but then you would pick something.
See, we
I messed you up.
It's okay.
yeah, that's okay though. Jonathan can handle it. You know, and I mean, there the question was, Jonathan and I both died in the dungeon. Maybe we never should have gone in. Maybe the reward wasn't worth it. Does it make sense to go into the dungeon?
Yes, it does, because level 1 dungeon only has 2 rooms.
Well, so what? Did you get any points for it?
I didn't tell him not to. It's okay.
Yeah, he'll sign in. We'll use
Fine.
use a saved character. That's
Go for
good. That's good. We embrace it. Now you can see that you can save a character.
Yes, going into the dungeon is worth
Don't
it
change
because
the
you can
character,
get a
is what
magic item. And then just have it for the rest of the game, which will be good.
All right.
I mean, it cost me my ball.
It cost me my ball
Where's
too,
my
but
other
I
character,
biffed
or
that
use
shot
the
that I
one
should
that's here?
I shouldn't have missed that. That was miffed early and I didn't save it. It was not only was it savable, but it was also makeable. I just choked it up.
Yeah, you know, like chat mentioned, you know, once we know what the layout of the dungeon is, it changes the game.
Right, because now I always want to do it every time. That's why, another reason why, if you get to go play this game, and you get practice on the game before the tournament, you should 100% practice this game. This is like Addams Family, where if you get practice, you want practice on Addams Family, because you want to find the skill shot at all costs. And in this game, you want to figure out at least the level 1 and hopefully level 2 dungeon paths.
Or you look on the internet.
You can look on the internet, but there's 1 of 5, so it's hard to deduce unless you know, unless people are posting it up. But people haven't posted it up for the launch parties because they won't know.
Yeah, they want to know.
I don't know all 5. I don't even know if it's changing. For all we know, it's been the same one for like the last 2 weeks. For all we know. If I had hit that shot, I would have gone left.
Okay.
I think because the first time it was left to get the extra ball or the item.
Okay.
A while back, like a couple weeks ago. But I don't know. Yeah, it can be like 100 million, right? Yeah, it's possible. But I think part of it is also your level and other things. I think the higher level you are, the more points you get.
But you know, he got like almost 300 million on ball 1 is starting from scratch.
Right. That's why. But the replays at 300 and something. Also, the scoring has been rejiggered since earlier, from what I can tell. They've upped the numbers, which I'm always a fan of. I love every game to be like Star Wars. I want billions of points.
Yes.
None of this Turtles garbage where I like at 10 million. I'm like, who cares?
Turtles
I
is
want
garbage.
like 100 million.
Yes.
I want to hit shots for like 200 million.
Yes.
Those are the best.
No, David, you're
billion.
Don't-
I want the
don't
1
start
billion
Yeah,
hurry up
exactly.
and attack from behind.
Exactly.
now,
That
okay?
kind of stuff. That's the good stuff.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Yes, you don't want to be the first person to
Oh, I
explore the dungeon.
forgot, man.
However,
I'm in dire
if you
battle
go
with,
earlier, you
balloon.
have an advantage in that if you can get to the shop,
trying
you
to
can
rescue
buy
the
items
miner.
out. And I think if other people go to the shop, the item's not there.
Yeah.
They have to travel to another town.
I don't quite understand how that works. Like, is that
Which town? Like Chris and I are in the same town.
per machine, per game, per?
It's per game. It's just per game,
Okay.
I believe.
So like maybe when we start a fresh game, the shop should be fully stocked.
I think so. Unless you sign in. If you sign in, it remembers where you've gone on the map and what you've
Oh
bought.
boy.
If multiple people sign in, I'm not sure how it reconciles that. Like, let's say you bought item 2 and I bought item 4 from the same town. If we both go into that town, are items 2 and 4 gone? I have no idea.
Right.
Yes, and I'm sure Escher can blow up TMNT. I mean, people can blow up TMNT. I've seen Steve Ward put up 40 million.
I could literally blow it up with dynamite.
we need TMNT back so I can do my progress tournament.
We really don't. We need it not back so that I'll play your progress tournament because I will play
if TMNT is not there.
TMNT's not.
But TMNT is one of the only games that progress is there.
Yeah, well,
It's Venom, TMNT, and this. The John Wick and Jaws haven't really implemented. Well, Jaws has sort of implemented progress, but not really. I guess the Shark Teeth lets you buy extra modes.
I feel like there's something else that progress matters now too. It's very subtle. It's not progressive.
It's not John Wick, but it's supposed to be John Wick in the future, supposedly.
But this, they really did it with this.
Yes.
Dungeons & Dragons, this is the really progress, and it's very compelling.
It is.
It's very compelling. I keep wanting to play again, and it's like I'm stuck in the same mode, the same city, the same mode.
You know,
and I keep playing it.
You can switch characters, and then you'll be in a different mode, different city.
I don't want to.
Okay, it's become between you and the machine
It's
now.
between me and the machine. Yeah,
Gotta beat that mode.
It's like I want to beat that mode, and I think this is like a really key, compelling part of Dungeons & Dragons, the pinball.
Probably.
I think it's a really key element. It's like, no, I really want to beat it. I keep playing, same character, don't travel. I just keep trying the same mission and failing. Very compelling. Very compelling.
I've
And
gone to
he's
the.
about to lose.
So he lost, but it should come back.
Look at the horror on his face.
You got tried. You get to keep playing though.
Well, you get to
I'm
keep
not
playing,
quite
so that's
sure
cool.
why it did that.
Dragon scorched you.
What's that?
He got scorched.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, he's a dungeon crawl. He's got to show us. He's got to hit just 2 shots here.
Apparently,
It's tied to your Insider Connected. So if I ever max out all my characters, I'm gonna start an alt on my other SIC account. Nobody can get to the second part of Dungeon Crawl. Maybe I'll try again. I feel we should show that out before the stream ends.
During the Dragon multi-ball,
Oh boy.
you know, it's set on the screen. You can't really watch the screen
Yeah, you
during the
can't
multi-ball
watch it,
because there's
right.
only
He's
balls.
explaining it now.
But it says on the left, you have this many drains left before the dragon kills you.
oh,
And then you have this many hits left to the dragon before you kill the dragon.
Who likes hop water?
So-
I've been sampling various hop waters. I don't even like beer or IPAs, but hop water I actually
Yeah,
sort
you
of
can
like.
pop the shield, take a look at your app, but you always want to keep
fun.
hitting the dragon during that multi-ball. You want to keep hitting the dragon during the multi-ball before he drains enough balls to
Yeah,
fry
I would
you.
agree with
But
that.
He fried your corpse.
he fried my
Your corpse.
That's
he fried
okay.
your corpse. Your smoldering corpse is out there on the battlefield.
Yeah, I would agree that it's
You beat
definitely
me on
locked out
first
during the
game.
multi-part quest, but the multi-part quests are also very valuable. They're worth a lot of points. And then at the end you fight the
That's
obelisk
very
thing,
good.
and then
Okay, that's good.
there's probably like pick a boss after that.
Right. That's great. I think that's great.
I mean, you know, the need of the many sacrifice the need of the few. They were kind of blind and sounding like they were ready.
Spot the secret
I don't know
door.
what this does. When in doubt, do a mode.
Yeah, he finished the job. He just didn't beat the multi-ball.
Handing you the potion. Here you go. A large dog snatches the potion and runs out the door.
Oh no.
Yes,
My
we got Town
potion.
Celebration multi-ball. So here's their hurry-up shots, I believe, and he just nailed the first one. Wow. He nailed the second one. Look at this. Wow. Oh, almost. Nice drop catch. I should do that. Let's do that. Go to the left. You want to go to the left. Oh, that works too, but you can present the ball to the upper flipper by hitting it into the little pocket here.
Thrilling battle.
Pocket there would pop it up there. Oh, now there's more. Yeah. Oh, that'll work too, because that's the actual shot. And
Chase
it's
that
only 3
dog.
shots.
The dog drops the potion
4
to the
shots.
cellar
Look at
door
that.
under the temple.
See, that's a lot of points.
It is a lot of points.
That's good points.
It's good points, but he also comboed the first 2 shots. If you miss some of the first shots, it'll be less. It is good value. Interesting that it was only 4 shots. I swear I played that mode and it was 6 shots. But maybe because I failed it previously. My mode like was forever, I felt. When I did that mode.
Diego leaves Greenest with a bundle under his arm. He arrives at the cellar beneath the temple. Soon after he
Maybe
enters,
Cobalt Town's where it's at.
explosion within.
Maybe Cobalt
As you
Town's
enter
where it's
the
at in
cellar,
tournament.
You see large crates and
I really like the second quest for the left thing. I'm not tied to the... I think I don't like this one. I don't like the ship. I don't like the ship. I like the second quest for the other one. But I do like the potion quest for the depends. Because look how many enemies you got to fight off. Although enemies you got to fight off means more red shots. So, on the other hand, I usually like to get a crossbow, but I don't think I have that because you're starting with a character with nothing. So,
It was not a shot.
you should be using. See, that would have been a good time to use the ranged weapon. The ball was trapped. It was taking time to get to him. You should think of this game like stall ball. You're playing stall ball. So if you get a stall, you should try to use your weapon, your ranged weapon. That's just, it's like free and it recharges pretty quickly. Okay, he finished it. Needs to shoot a yellow shot. Got it. They also made the dragon harder. They definitely made the dragon harder. It's more hits to beat the dragon. Like I swear it's like 5+ hits to hit the dragon. All right, that was a good save, as we said. Whenever you miss that right ramp, at least on this copy, you want to be ready with the shield if you got it.
It's not over yet.
So he's got to hit this yellow. He's got to hit with this. You can backhand the yellow as well. He can post pass and backhand the left ramp, or he can
Really, that didn't do anything?
You gotta hit both of them.
What?
You have to hit both of them. You hit the left one, but then you hit the right one.
I was all expecting something to happen.
You got 1,000,000 points, and you advanced slightly. But I think you can go back to that mode. You're back to the 2 shots.
Took me 10 minutes to hit one shot, and I didn't even know I had to hit 2.
That's not cool.
Here. Sorry, internet. All right, Jonathan, let's take us away. I don't even know what I don't even remember what I was doing. I was yellow. I don't know what that means. All right, what do we got? What are we doing here?
2s and 2s. So that one is good. So this 2, this one is better, but we're gonna do this one to show you because I don't think this one is nearly as good as the puck one. In a tournament, you want this one, but we're gonna go this.
Okay.
He now tells you to break into
So he actually had a lot of choices there in Kobold Town.
Because not all modes are the same. Oh, shoot. What the?
Had like 1,000,000 shields left. Drained down there. Shameful.
Watch
I'm
the
used to that.
shields.
But you saw those were really bad value. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I was showing everyone that's the wrong one. Oh, because we're trying to learn things.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Why didn't you take the right one? Why didn't you take the good one?
Because I wanted to show everybody how bad that one was. Okay. You all saw that was like 500,000 a shot, right? Garbage. Absolute garbage. And you think that you'll get an item at the end. You don't, because you give the item away.
You would think vault would be item, but no. Give it away.
I believe you give it away. I think you do discover the item. You know what? Now I'm going to have to finish that mode off stream to
Now you got
remember. Maybe that mode gives you a magic item for keeps and you get another item and you give away the item. I know it ends with you giving the armor to the other people. But if it gives you an item, I still don't think it's worth the points. Because the item is just armor. A little late on the
A little late on the shield there. I mean, you can see there, he's doing the right thing. Ball comes scream down the middle. He tries to hit the center button.
Yep,
And
a little late.
Just late.
Little late.
Just late.
Little late.
Just late.
The wind up.
Yeah, you can't wind up too... I think if you wind up too much, you know.
Takes time.
Yeah. Like, you can't be like, whoa.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Too late at that point.
Yeah. But I think, so here's the thing. I like the puck mission,
Okay.
but I don't like the ship mission, which is both of the ones here. But on the other side, I don't like the first mission, the docks on the left, on the other town, the left one.
The greenest.
Yes. But I really like the explore the graveyard one. I don't like the cavern, the attack the caravan or protect the caravan.
Can't change
Sorry,
anything.
escort the caravan or attack the caravan. That's okay. But I really do like the explore the graveyard one. I feel that one for some reason. Another reason why you might want to do one or the other, if you are the cleric, which is the dwarf, you're strong against the undead. So you want to play quests with the undead, which I think means you want to go to greenest. Because I think there's more undead there.
I think so too. I think get trapped by like.
Yeah.
I get really sick of the undead.
Right. But if you're, you know, good against
curly.
the undead, if
That was
you're curly,
So that's curly
I
foot.
don't want to break
So there's a
into
lot
the
of things
vault,
to think
'cause that's
about.
what Jonathan did. You're not supposed to do that.
that's the one you want. But that one might give you an item, but I don't think it does. But that's, as you saw, that you're just incredible value.
I like it.
But see, he has 10 purple shots.
That's a lot of purple
Right.
shots.
That's you had like
Oh, but he's spelling dragon. He can do multi-ball with this.
yeah, but you didn't you only have like 4 or 3?
I'm in Arabelle. You mean a previous game?
No, just now on the stream. How many purple shots was your puck?
I don't think I did puck. I think I was in Arabelle. I don't think I'm in Cobalt Town.
But I swear you were spying on Puck and the thing stole the potion. Or oh no, spying on Puck is different than the thing stole
Then
the
the
potion.
dog, yeah.
The dog is the one you were. So it's an Arabelle. He was chasing a drop. It was purple dog. Yes. Yes, the dog mode is really good, but sometimes it's more than just 3 or 4 shots. Maybe it depends on. Oh, but it's maybe it's because I was using a
Alright,
save character and
I'm
I'd
still
failed
in
the
mode.
quest previously. That might be
I
why.
see a flashing yellow shot. I see.
Sometimes you
extra
can't
ball with it.
replay quests, by the way, and sometimes
All I
like
care about is extra ball.
failing
to
a
be
quest, I
honest
think will eventually have other issues. It will affect your game somewhat. Maybe with what other quests are offered down the road or something. They're really trying to do the whole RPG interactive adventure thing. It's cool. But yeah, see, I don't like having to deal with all these guys. I don't know. That was good. Worldly effects. Yeah, worldly effects. You know, like a video game. Like an RPG. Repercussions. Consequences.
You were lucky.
Look at those slings. Also, it feels like the jaws here, the flippers are really snappy today. Or maybe I just didn't notice, because they're amazing. I don't think CC did anything, but I don't know why Jaws today is playing, seems to be playing like awesome. Flippers seem to be like really juiced. Yeah, you don't have a
shield.
you don't have a shield. So if your shield isn't charged up, what you can do is you can shoot up the center, because the center is relatively makeable, if you know, makeable from either flipper, and it returns down here, and it will always trigger this. So I expect tournaments to disable the shield or shut the shield to super hard, but you know, shoot this over and over, and you'll eventually be able to light this over and over, which gives you shield. Has Dennis played his Dragon Multi-Ball? I assume he has, but he's at 160. Maybe not, if he hasn't. Well, he can't play it now, because it just gets he's stuck. Nice. If he hits the critical, if he hits this, it would have killed the creature. Now it's gone. His critical 20 is gone. Yeah, it does pretty much. But it just went out for him. It, like, that was weird. Yeah, it's timed. Okay. I don't know what it does in multi-ball.
It's a miracle.
He has an extra ball.
It's a non-festivus
Non-festivus
miracle,
miracle.
but a miracle none.
Yeah, so the critical hit times out is what Chris is telling me. I don't know what it does in multi-ball. I don't know if it spots you a jackpot. I thought about that part. Or maybe because all my multi-balls are stacked with mode, it'll just give me a mode shot. That might make more sense. I'm gonna try to play a naked dragon multi-ball and see if the critical hit ever lights. Really need that left shot, Dennis. He needs the left and the right shot. He needs both the, oh no, he got the right shot. He just needs the left shot. Okay, good. Try to get on the left flipper. Dragging off the center. I think this is timed when it's flashing like that. Nice.
You're being attacked by go down into a cold crypt. You're in a large room with alcoves built into the walls.
Gotta
One
search.
alcove seems to be caved in.
Shoot red shots to attack the ooze. Look at him fight that gelatinous cube. I think that's what that is.
Shield is ready.
Treasure chest.
No more paladin.
Got some gems. Padded of dexterity, so that also means
Okay.
increases dexterity, but it's also armor, I think. No, it just increases dexterity, not armor class. Interesting. Forgot what. If you want to know what dexterity does, the status screen will tell you. Although when you're in the status screen, your party's still getting attacked, so not great. It's about to complete this next part. Very good. 83
That's a
million.
lot of points.
He's a Stormbeard, captain of the King's Guard, and that he owes you one. Returning the potion to Nidar, she tells you that you now need to go to Cobalt Town.
Okay.
Yep. That's why those higher level quests are good.
Fizmo.
Always says.
Oh,
price you
yeah.
pay is the gear you get.
I have no idea what that does.
I think that was the secret door, which is this. I think that was the secret door. Nope. The temple is lit. Okay.
I don't want a dungeon crawl. No. How about no?
So he get a post pass. That would be good. Even better would be to start a mission, a quest, then do all that, right? That'd be even better, right? I don't think Dennis or me practice that under flipper shot enough, but it will become key, I'm sure, in tournament as
Three
the
map
meta
modes,
and
two
level
dragon
matures.
levels, 2 dungeon levels.
I'm sure it will become
3 map modes, 2 dragon levels, 2 dungeon levels. Okay.
Natural 20.
Jalan's cube didn't catch you, so it's like a, what is it, like percentage? Hilarious that you want the cube to catch you so you can play the multi-ball, that's fun. Let me shoot that. We can start the dragon multi-ball? His double scoring,
That is fun.
Multi-ball is about to begin.
his double scoring was not carried over, it looked like, right? Yeah, this is no longer lit on the next ball, so I guess after you drain, it's over. Alright, so 14 hits before wrath. He's used his shield. Very smart. Okay, yeah. Put him 10. It was actually timed? Okay. Could be. I don't know how that part... This is the part of the game I know the least about, so I'll never go for it. Too busy learning all the other parts of this game.
Time's been extended.
Everyone is 5 million.
Double scoring. Oh, okay.
Oh, double scoring makes it 5 million, so the jackpots are 2.5 million. I'm draining out of these now. 2.5 million. That doesn't excite me. I know points are points, but it's a lot of work. That's a great under separation. Could have used the shield, but yeah. I agree. It's not worth saving them for the multi-ball. Alright, I would buy an item. Try to.
And you haven't paid much.
All right, I have to travel.
Gotta travel. Where we going?
We haven't seen Darkhold yet.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Let's see if I can make it to Darkhold. It is special. Darkhold is not like the other places.
Show us the bonus stage.
I love a thrilling battle.
Welcome. This is where training opportunities may be available. We have a portal that can let in more goblins
All
than
right.
you ever need, my lord.
Battle, battle, battle. There we go.
Defeat as many goblins from the portal as I can.
So you're fighting goblins, not kobolds. I apologize
Okay.
for getting them mixed up.
Sneak attack.
So this is good for like experience points and gold. I think. I don't think it's great for points. So he's starting at like 369, but we'll see. And this basically just goes until his party's wiped out.
Face shot.
He's up like 3 million.
A mere scratch. The cleric is out. The wizard is down. Chinese dice game begins.
Oh, the Chinese dice.
I've never seen this.
Shots add time. You want to spin the spinner. He wants to spin the spinner to get this number as close to 20 as possible, and then shoot the other shots.
Your time has increased.
I don't know if this is really good points, but it's fun. Yeah, you want to go to 20, but I think if you go to like 19 and roll again, the chance of going over it, it's sort of blackjack. It's sort of blackjacky, but you can keep going back. And there's a timer on the upper right as well. There's a timer on the upper right. I think some shots add time, but not all of them.
Am I supposed to keep hitting the spinner or move on?
You're supposed to get it close to 20 and then cash out on the other shots.
Okay.
Your time has increased.
Time is okay. It might be time.
I believe that's how this works. You want to hit the spinner till it's somewhere around close to 20 and then shoot the other shots, I think.
Your time is about to run out. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Your time has increased.
Oh, he was out of it.
3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5. You got a critical hit. Your time is about to run out.
He really needs to shoot that center.
4,
I want to see it.
3, 2, 1.
Got it. New dice value of 2.
3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I guess you do shoot the center. It is gambling because you're supposed to like shoot the
I just
spinner,
don't want a dungeon crawl.
and the closer
not.
you get to 20, like the higher the value is, and then you like stop and cash out somehow. I don't remember. It's in the README. I already sort of forgot. I don't think it's great points, but wow. That's what I don't understand because the purple shots add time. So maybe you just shoot the center over and over, but there's a reason to shoot the purple shots to add time to the road. It's in the README. I just don't remember whatever it said. So now he has to walk away before he can come back to the Darkhold again.
Gauntlgrim. What could be better than Gonsolgrim?
You should just do a dungeon run. Now he's fighting a roper, which looks like a character that you would find on like a 50s sci-fi movie.
Watch the stream. Watch it. That's my fire
Yep.
breather.
Welcome to
Level 2.
Level 2.
Like a big direction.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
He's out. That's just straight up. It looks like maybe he continued from where he was. That was weird. Just went straight to purple. Wow. Okay then. Jesus, Dennis. Back to the Darkhold. That's all you can do. You're just gonna wander the map forever.
That was it?
That's it. I think you reached the end of the code, so you're just gonna wander the map and go to the Darkhold over and over.
But there's all these towns I haven't been to. I haven't been to Dragonspear Castle.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, maybe you have quests there, but I don't think you do. We'll see. Another extra ball. Very nice, Dennis. Let this stream be why you don't play extra balls in tournaments.
Roper. Is it Mr. Roper?
Mr. Roper.
Ardor is down.
Ardor. No, not Ardor. Oh, I suck.
Okay. Nice.
Dragonspear Castle is where the ritual of the Chosen is about to take place.
Yeah. Oh, is that possible? Really? Roll it up and... Interesting.
I'll take it.
I have a vast inventory.
Magic item.
How may I help you, my lord?
I think it's because he went to the Darkhold. He got a lot of gold.
Choice, my lord.
I'll spend armor. Base.
Okay.
Alright. So his modes last a little longer. Or his quests. Oh no.
Yeah, living dangerously. Should have used the shield.
One danger left. Or no dangers left is what I should say. We really gotta get this ball set up. Alright. Told you don't have any quests.
Gonsolgrim, Darkhold.
Just reach the end of the current code. It's the end of the current code.
But I'm a new character. I didn't log in.
But you beat the last mission of that one thing.
You were lucky.
I think. Like, it doesn't take that long to get to the end of the code, it feels like. That means that this game has like a points jail right now, so we can get to the end.
You arrive in Greenest.
Because he can't even go back to the Darkhold. I guess he can keep doing Dragon Multi-Ball, as well as dungeon dungeon crawls? He can keep doing dungeon crawls. Yeah, that's a good question, CC, but we aren't, yeah, we haven't done cube multi-ball. It's a good point. We're probably going to stop the stream after this anyways, but maybe later this week I'll be able to stream. No, I meant after our game. After our game, we'll play our balls, but I don't think either of us will play as well as Dennis. This is 0.84. Yeah, it's 0.84. Yeah, we see what there is to see. It's 0.8. This is 0.84. It's the latest update, the latest public update. We don't have beta access anymore.
Watch the scales, bro.
Is this second Town Celebration better than the first one? Does he have double scoring? Is that why it's 5 million? I mean, right now it seems like you can just also just play Dragon Multi-Ball over and over. Was that his second replay? Oh no, the replay's higher because it went up. Got it. Yeah, maybe you can get to 1 billion.
More time.
More time. Oh, he has double
I think
scoring.
that adds time to the double scoring.
It does.
When you go back through there.
That's cool.
What am I trying to shoot? Shoot the flashing jackpots.
5 million. Man, Town Celebration Multi-Ball not very good. You better get that double scoring for that 5 million.
Critical hit.
Look at the staging. Wow, look at that. This flipper never went down. It's gonna end with a tilt though, right? This game. Oh, finally got to some quests.
There we go.
There you go.
Since Valinor is paying you, you decide to
Yeah.
escort the dwarves heading out of town. When suddenly they are attacked by the undead cult of the
Oh,
dragon.
more undead cultists? Are you kidding me? I'm so sick of undead cultists.
That's why you gotta fight the Yanti with the other quest, I think. In the other quest, you fight the Yanti. You wouldn't be sick of undead cultists if you were Curly or whatever, the cleric.
Nice shot.
See, it's a good stall for that
did
kind of thing. Although he had apparently killed all the cultists by the time that happened. You can backhand this, I think. Yeah, it's possible. That was amazing. Wow. Yeah. I don't even know. Maybe I should just punch my bar. It's already like 9:30, right? Wow. We don't even know what raise his bonus multiplier. I don't even know.
I don't know, man. That was a lot of bonus.
It was. Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
Spectator is attacking you.
Nice job.
All right, thank you.
Wow, level up and everything. Oh, what? I'm stuck in this thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I did some stuff. I'll have to look back at it and figure out all what I did, to be honest with you. No, it's honest truth, but a few things you saw is Dragon Multi-Ball. So Jonathan's got Dragon Multi-Ball lit, and he's in the middle of something else, so he probably wants to take it. He's going to shoot right here until they always startable here. This is great. So now he's in Dragon Multi-Ball. I got a bunch of extra balls, like enough Dragon Multi-Balls, enough Dungeon Crawls, enough mode to give you an extra ball. So those. And yeah, again, here, this is explaining what's happening in his Dragon Multi-Ball. He's trying to hit the dragon 9 times, now 8 times. I think that you have to actually hit the physical dragon. The dragon goes up and down. It's not that easy to see from above. But I think you may have to shoot red shots to actually lower the dragon so he's hittable. I believe it is not just hitting the 3 bank of gold targets underneath the dragon's chin. I think you actually have to lower the dragon, possibly by hitting a red shot.
So you can't get the super jackpot with the button. All right.
And then hit him in the chin. Super jackpot is here. So sometimes super jackpot lights. There's only one super jackpot light on the playfield. It's right here. And now, again, he hit the dragon the requisite number of times. Before, the dragon drained his requisite number of balls. Jonathan has defeated the dragon. And he's in victory laps. Now, again, I think he still has a mode going on in the background. I don't really see it on the
You
screen.
give them the armor. You don't even get the magic item. See how bad that mode is?
Yeah, I was talking about the mode he finished, I guess.
I don't know what that mode with the score.
This is his double scoring timer was flashing, so he was in double scoring for a bit.
I don't really like playing that mode anyways.
And now he's out of celebration mode. The celebration is over. See, look at this nice status screen. I tell you, when you play this game, press and hold the flipper. Flip through the status screen, check it out. A lot of valuable.
10 purple arrows. That's a lot of arrows.
He wants you to spy on Puck.
Extra ball.
Sneak past the
Gosh, I tried so hard to finally get this. Nice nudge. There we go. Extra ball's huge. I mean, you know, in competition play, maybe it'll be set to points, maybe it'll be turned off. I wish I knew the settings. I don't know if it's points. How many is it? I wish I knew. I don't know.
Oh, right. This is the mode where you can, like, oh, right. You don't want to hit the slings. This is a really bad mode. Not for me. You don't want to hit the slings, but you can, like, keep shooting that right ramp over and over.
Is that what this is on, maybe? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Not a great mode.
Promises that they will be back on schedule soon.
Yeah, we think this one is set to 1 extra ball per game and some number of points after, and we're not sure how much. Okay, so we finished Puck. And now again, yellow. Yellow is what you need anytime you want to get to here, or you're picking. Okay. Yellow takes you to either play mode or
I
trap.
feel like you should just move on to the next mode. Because it's like, I don't want to do a 1 quest.
See, I think some of these low modes might be good points. I wish I knew, but I definitely do not.
Bonus multiplier 6 somehow. I want to play Dungeon
Welcome
Quest.
to Dungeon Crawl.
See, he wants a dungeon,
Level 2.
so he went for it.
So I learned from Dennis, right? So from Dennis, he exited when I went straight. So I'm going to go right, and it's going to be something different.
You were attacked by a troll.
Yes.
Generally speaking, exiting is good. He lit
Dennis
another extra ball.
exited when he went straight.
Thought he did it successfully. My extra ball. So I guess we're thinking the second extra ball might be points. Let's see how many. I don't think that's working. I don't think his ranged weapon is working.
Jeez. Ooh.
So is it going to be extra ball, or points extra ball? But no points display. His score is unchanged. So that extra ball was either 0 points or a second extra ball. I don't think his ranged weapon is working. That should be registering hits on that troll.
Can't get it.
Good nudging there. There, that hit him. That actually worked. I don't know why the other ones didn't work.
We're just going to do it this way. All right.
Okay, finished him off with shoot.
You bring down a hall and see 2 doors. You bring down a hall and see an
Right,
intersection.
straight.
You found an exit and received a bonus.
Not great. I wanted that item.
See, I don't like the dungeon crawl. You know, he's saying maybe you can find an item in there that boosts you for the rest of your game, and that's why he wanted to check it out.
A roper attack.
Now on ball 3, he's got an extra ball. Dennis's current advice is maybe skip the dungeon crawl when you can. I went out of my way to skip it over and over, and I got a lot of points. I don't know. Consider maybe skipping traveling when you can skip traveling. He couldn't. Here, his only choice is left for travel. And maybe skip the dungeon crawl. That's what I'm saying. He's got dungeon crawl lit again. He's got treasure chest lit at Pismo shop.
Dragonspear Castle is where the
This is Pismo's lid. This is treasure chest.
I'm not sure what
Already
that
been.
means, but it cannot
All I
be
can do
good.
is
Live
travel.
in Dragonspear Castle.
Just pick the travel.
Welcome to Dungeon Crawl.
Level 3.
Level 3.
Okay. left. So again, all the purple arrows act identically. They're not different. And all the orange arrows act identically.
See a door. You found an exit and received a bonus.
He's over here in greenest.
As you ride out of
No
town,
undead
you hear
cultists for me.
wagons. Then you see Yuan Ti attacking and decide to help defend the kobolds. Attacked by Yuan Ti.
So you can see now he is working towards Dragon Multi-Ball in this mode. Because the dragon is being spelt as he hits it. Nice post pass. See, he's using that ranged weapon. That's what you need to do. It's probably not working. Funny part is how much you're thinking of all the stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, all the thinking is super fun. Yeah. All the thinking is the nuts. You know, so wow, little Lazarus ball under the shield. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking going on. So there's a few things that are going to happen. One, the more you play and the more you figure out, the less you're going to stop and think. I mean, we can still talk about it, but we're sort of talking about it, you know, assuming people have never played it before, and they want to be like, well, what, you know, what you don't want to be in a situation where you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to shoot. Okay. So then there's that. So a lot of these explanations are going to be internalized by us as we play and you as you listen, and they're going to come second nature.
That replaces my fire bow, right? So isn't that worse?
He's wondering if he just downgraded his weapon, and I don't know the answer. Okay, so a lot of this chatting and thinking is because, you know, we're kind of trying to appeal to an audience who we know is going to want to be looking at this and figuring out, what is it that I'm doing? How to get those points? Where are the points? Okay, so there is a lot of that, but there doesn't have to be so much. Okay, there really doesn't. There doesn't have to be so much. Right now, he's in a mode, purple shots. He doesn't even think about it. Just shoot the purple shots, the red shot lit, shoot the red shot. You know, shoot the lit shots. He's got a red shot lit, he can shoot. He's got a blue shot lit, he can shoot. He's got ranged weapons, he can shoot. He could ignore the ranged weapon if he doesn't want to use the ranged weapon or trap up. He doesn't have to trap up. He doesn't have to use the ranged weapon. The shield is nice. That's really quick. You don't really have to think about it. That's just like a reflex move. Just a nice skill to learn. But here, what's he doing? All you got to do, science shots let you science shot. That's it. So, you know, can you play without stopping and thinking and talking? You can, yeah. So us, we're taking a very cerebral approach today because we want people to learn to get themselves to that point where they don't have to think so much to play. You definitely can play this game as a more thinking game, and Dungeons & Dragons is a cerebral game where, you know, you're supposed to be using your mind to outwit and outsmart to defeat all the obstacles and monsters that you might encounter. So yeah, it's very cerebral. This stream is cerebral, but can you play? Can you just flip out? Yeah, absolutely you can just flip out.
Oh, too late, too late.
What? It looked like a jump to flipper with it. Let's watch this drain. This might be the first time this drain's ever happened in all of pinball. It's like he flipped. That was incredible. It was like he flipped and the ball, the shield jumped his other flipper. Epic. So yeah, that's a great question though, because a lot of people like, oh, do I have to? Is there flow to the game? Can I just flip around?
I thought the magnet would work.
You know, there's less flow in this game than some. Yeah, clip it. There's less flow in this game than in some games, but you can still play with a ton of flow. And again, like, you know, in Dragon Multi-Ball, if you're in Dragon Multi-Ball, you're not thinking about things. You know, I mean, you're not. I mean, you can. If you're a super advanced player, you can be tracking which shots are lit. You need to shoot before you can shoot the dragon. Is the super jackpot lit? Can you shoot the super jackpot? You can be tracking like, oh, I'm in this mode and I'm actually trying to do this while the dragon's spitting all these balls at me or whatever. Or you can just try and smash the dragon. So I think this game works on multiple levels. I think it works on the thrashing around level, and it works on the highly cerebral level as well. That's what I think it's good. Because I agree with, like,
That was
I
not
mean,
a
there's
good
like a
way to
sentiment
start.
behind your question that's like, is it only fun for like experts that want to sit around and draw graphs and you know, get out the graph paper and the hexagonal figurines, you know, and stuff, or, you know, can you just flip it as a fun pinball game? I think you can just flip it as a fun pinball game. I think you can put your 5-year-old child in front of this and let them go to town, and they're going to love it. And at the same time, I think you can put world-class players on this, and they're going to really enjoy it as well. That's my initial impression. So I give it 2 thumbs up. I give it 2 thumbs up. I'm Siskel and Ebert. So cerebral level is Venom and isn't so fun. Let's see. I think this is better than Venom. I like Venom a lot though. Venom, you really have to know what you're doing to get big points because of like the playfield multiplication system and the locking right and left with perk system. In this game, I would say not as much because I don't really know much of what I was doing on my final ball, and I got hundreds of millions of points. And I honestly don't really know how. So no, I don't think in Venom, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get destroyed by someone who knows what you're doing. In this game, not so clear. Yeah, not so clear. I think it's more balanced between the super knowledgeable player and the less knowledgeable player. I think Dungeons & Dragons is closer match between those two, between the knowledgeable player and the unknowledgeable player than Venom is. Venom, the more knowledgeable player has a much greater advantage. That's my initial impression. Wow, all these Lazari. These Lazaruses are all amazing. That was it.
Time extended.
Yeah, these are good questions. I love the questions you're asking, like the point. These are excellent questions, and I'm glad you're asking them. Because this is what people care about when they're thinking about playing a game. Do they want to play a game? Do they want to buy the game? You know, do I need a PhD in pinball to play in this game? Absolutely not. Can you apply your master's degree in pinball if you have one? Absolutely yes. But it's not as important. But it's super fun, super interesting game. Definitely a richer home play game, I think, than Venom is. Just a lot more going on. A lot more to explore, a lot more to see. I think. First impression. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gruesome.
Should I just drain out of this?
Garelsum, thanks for the follow. We're happy to have you.
So
yeah,
bad.
We're here always having fun talking about pinball.
A lot of work for not a lot.
I love that song. I love the
Oh, it's
victory
David Green's game. That's right. Okay.
celebration.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, here again, just excellent
makes more
things here.
sense. Well, we're good.
This is the center button.
CC's like, why are you
Legend.
still playing? That makes
So
more
there's a lot
sense.
going on here. See, center button legend.
Should I just keep going? Let's
Great,
keep going. This is fine. I
great
don't-
status screens, and you can play them anywhere.
Vast inventory.
Anyway, enough about that. What's he gonna do?
Let's try this dice game again. I don't know.
Dice game. Dice game. It's
I
a
was like, this makes more sense. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I think this billboard here. We should read this billboard more carefully, but I think he has dice game lit.
Well, that's okay.
Is
We're
the
good
bottom
now. We're done
entry
now.
on the billboard.
Good job. Dennis has got to be putting in initials.
No entry.
Dennis is putting in initials.
Oh, initials.
You're a hero. I bet my lord you can't do it again.
Because I don't think it's my turn.
It's not his turn.
Yeah.
It is good.
I'm too late.
It's okay. He'll get a billion and then he can do it.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
You can definitely do again. Whatever. That was great. All right. I think we can end this stream now. It's like almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, for sure. Time to go indeed.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks so much to everyone who
Yep.
came out. And
Yeah.
you know, if you're watching this later, come watch the Pins and Pirates stream in the Extra Life campaign. Remind us again about the Extra Life campaign.
Yeah, it's well, this is
and
that's
come in
right.
here, play yourself.
Come to
That's
Capture
right.
Kid showroom. Here's where we are. Come
Okay.
here. Extra Life campaign is there. That's for 2025. We're actually still doing 2024. There may be another stream later this week, depending on my schedule. But yeah.
And if people want to, tell us a little more about the Extra Life campaign.
People can
again.
just go to the campaign and they can donate, and it's they can sponsor any amount, and basically it's $25 an hour for pinball. I think it's $25 an hour for anything, but most people pick pinball. It might be $20 an hour for video games. But basically it's prorated, so if you do 10, it's like half an hour or whatever. But yeah, I can work with you to do whatever we can stream here. There's a lot of machines in this room. Some people wanted older games. That's happened before. So
And where's that money go?
it goes to CHOC, Children's Hospital, Orange County.
Wow, it's a great cause.
It's the local children's hospital. You basically choose a children's hospital across the country in the Children's Miracle Network, and then you do that, and then that's basically I picked the local one, the closest one, which is CHOC.
I mean, basically, there's a lot of kids getting medical care there that probably might not have the money or the health insurance to really get that sort of care otherwise.
And then
So
Gianna,
it's a pretty good cause.
Yeah, Gianna, who's been on the stream, Nicole's niece, Gigi, who's also in the chat sometimes. She was treated at CHOC.
There you go.
She was born at CHOC, I think.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's a really good cause. So and you can donate more there, right? I can go
Yes.
there and figure out how to donate
Yep.
more and.
And then you can also find me, like Luca just wants to give me cash, which I will take, and then immediately put in, and then you can verify on the page that if you give me the money, like it actually went the same amounts match.
Okay. Good.
Right. Because technically the whole cash thing is. I'd rather you donate electronically, but Lucas does not want to do that at all. He just wants to give cash. So I was like, okay.
Great. So all sorts of ways to help out. That's awesome.
But yeah, and then in terms of future events, nothing for a little bit for this week, nothing planned, but there's a lot of other stuff, other places. But I was going to say the next time this stream will be live will be, I don't have it, but you can go there. Will be Monday.
Week from today,
A week from today. Well, we have Bells and Chimes. It's President's Day, and we'll see how the league goes. What's up? I know I do have that artwork, but I don't have it on this graphic set. But you know what? I guess we can show it real quick. I got it. We'll do that. Well, yes, Bells and Chimes.
Jonathan does it all.
Once I find
Season
it.
17 is that?
Yes, thank you. So here we go. We'll show this. This is the next time the stream is live. Hopefully, it's the right
one
date.
week from today.
Yep, right here.
Sweet.
Okay. Yep. So CC wants this to go, so we'll say bye. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming out.
Take care. Bye.